Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. From yesterday morning, it is snowing here in the parts of Kashmir Valley and some parts of Jammu. Dear students, better to stay inside till the roads will get clear. Dear students, here the process of instruction or education always get hit by unfavorable circumstances. Better is to put extra efforts in these off days. And when roads will get clear, move to the coaching centers for physical mode of teaching. Dear students, this digital platform, what the government has arranged, isn't the actual form of the teaching because all students need physically teacher in front of them to learn things well. But to some extent, or we can say to the greater extent, this mode is also facilitating you. Dear students, the mantra is their self study and hard work, by which one can take one's boat to the back. Dear students, today we are dealing with how we make change in narration in case of imperative sentences. Dear students, first of all, you need to know what is narration. Narration simply means to say. Narration is noun form, its verb form is narrate. We narrate in two different ways, either direct or indirect. In direct narration, speaker is directly used, and in indirect narration, the actual words of speaker are said by someone other. Dear students, so direct narration has two parts. One is called reporting verb, another is called reporting speech. But reporting speech as well as the reporting verb contain a verb. A reporting verb is separated from reporting speech by a comma, but the actual words of speaker there are put in reporting speech that are put in commas, inverted commas. Dear students, then what is the imperative sentence? Imperative sentence is a sentence in which you find command, you find order, you find suggestion, you find request, you find beg. These are the things you find wish, and these are the things you find in imperative sentence. So simply you have to keep in the mind that imperative sentences are those sentences where you find wish, you find beg, you find request, you find order, you find command, you find suggestion, you find advice. For example, the principal said to the peon, ring the bell. The principal said to the peon is a reporting verb. Ring the bell is a reporting speech. Here the principal is ordering the peon to ring the bell. So it's imperative sentence. The said to will get changed into ordered because said to being the past it will get changed into ordered because the principal will order the peon. The principal ordered the peon to ring the bell. Just you have to insert to before the verb there ring there, and it will get changed into indirect speech. Take one more example. The teacher said to the students remain in the classroom till 1 p.m. The teacher advised the students to remain, or teacher ordered the students to remain in the class till 1 p.m. So you have to simply insert to before the verb and it will get changed into indirect speech. So in imperative sentence can be negative as well as positive. For example, the teacher said to the students, sit in the sun. This is positive. The teacher advised the students to sit in the sun. The principal said to the students, do not sit in the sun. The principal advised students not to sit in the sun. If it is positive, you have to insert to before the verb. It will get changed into indirect speech. If it is negative like this, do not sit in the sun, you have to insert to after the not. That means like this, the teacher said to the students, do not sit in the sun. The teacher advised the students not to sit in the sun. Dear students, I'm repeating things for you. Imperative sentences are those sentences in which you find command, you find order, you find suggestion, you find wish, you find request, you find beg. And its examples are: the thief said to the police, the thief said to the police, pardon me. The thief said to the police, pardon me. Here the thief is begging before the police. So it is what? The police begged. The thief begged before the police to pardon him. To pardon just before the verb. If it is in the positive sentence, you have to insert to. It will get changed into indirect speech. One more example. The commanding officer said to the soldier to fire a bullet. To fire a bullet. The commanding officer commanded the soldier to fire a bullet. Before the verb, you have to insert just to. It will get changed into indirect speech. If it is like this, the commander said to the soldier, do not fire a bullet. The commander commanded the soldier. After not, you have to insert to not to fire a bullet. Dear students, now it is Urdu. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, प्यारे बच्चों, जो नरेशन होती है दो की कस्म की होती हैं। इसके दो टाइप्स होते हैं, एक होती है डायरेक्ट नरेशन और दूसरी होती है इनडायरेक्ट नरेशन। डायरेक्ट नरेशन के दो हिस्से होते हैं, एक होता है रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब, दूसरा होता है रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच। और रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच इन्वर्टेड कामाज में होता है और रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब रिपोर्टिंग स्पीच से अलग होता है कामा के ज़रिए। और डायरेक्ट नरेशन में स्पीकर खुद इस्तेमाल होता है और इनडायरेक्ट नरेशन में स्पीकर का जो कहना है वो कोई दूसरा कहता है। अब इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस में कैसे होता है? इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस वो सेंटेंस होते हैं जिसमें आप रिक्वेस्ट पाओगे या आप कमांड पाओगे, सजेशन, एडवाइस, बैक, ये चीज़ें इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस में होते हैं। जैसे द प्रिंसिपल सेड टू द पियान टू रिंग द बेल। जब प्रिंसिपल पियान से कहता है कि घंटी बजाओ, इसका मतलब है तो ये हुक्म देता है, ये ऑर्डर देता है। प्रिंसिपल ऑर्डर्ड द पियान टू रिंग द बेल। जस्ट क्या करना है आपको, जो वो वहाँ पे इस्तेमाल, इससे पहले आपको टू लगाना होता है, ये चेंज हो जाएगा। मगर अगर ये पॉजिटिव सेंस में, अगर ये पॉजिटिव में है, लेकिन इन केस अगर ये नेगेटिव में है तो आप क्या करोगे? तो सो सिंपली द टीचर सेड टू द स्टूडेंट्स डू नॉट सिट इन द सन। ये नेगेटिव में क्योंकि यहाँ पे नॉट इस्तेमाल हुआ। यहाँ टीचर एडवाइज करता है स्टूडेंट्स को कि आपको धूप में नहीं बैठना है। द टीचर एडवाइज्ड स्टूडेंट्स डू नॉट सिट इन द सन। डू काटो नॉट टू, यानी नॉट के बाद आप टू इस्तेमाल करो। इस तरह ये चेंज हो जाएगा। सो ये नरेशन होता है, चेंज ऑफ नरेशन होती है किस में? इम्पेरेटिव सेंटेंस में। होप यू माइट हैव ग्रास्प्ड द कंसेप्ट। In case of any confusion or any query that may strike your mind after watching this video, you can call me on 7006671106 or WhatsApp me on the same number. And when you forward your query by any means, by WhatsApping, by calling, within short duration of time, your query or confusion shall be cleared. Dear students, important thing is that you must see these things on your available English grammar books so that you can get the concept well. Dear students, one more important thing is that I am not English teacher at all. I am shouldering task to teach you English in absence of English teacher where I am posted. Better is to consult an expert of English, an English teacher, to learn things more well or get the concept well clear. Dear students, work hard and make self-study. That will take your board to the bank. Thanks. Be balanced.